See? Seen. Seen. It is a beautiful day today. My name is Tall, and this is YouTube channel Traveling Tall. If it's your first time coming to the channel is about test rides, tutorials, product reviews, installations, motorcycles. I messed that all up. Anyway, now what I'm talking about is being able to see, being seen, a bright headlight so they can see you, being seen, and then seen, a headlight that looks good, making the scene, you know? Well, that might not be the best, but we're gonna run with it today. Today's video, we're gonna do an install. I'm gonna show you a brand new product from Custom Dynamics, and we're gonna briefly talk about the importance of headlights and lights while I do the install. Roll the intro and let's get started.
Traveling Tall is brought to you by Custom Dynamics, Zippers Performance, Chromeworks, Red Line Oil, Volunteer Audio, and let's roll. We about to ride, you about to ride.
All right, guys, so welcome back. Listen, it's important to be able to see. It's important to be seen, and it's not so important to make a scene, but you do want something to look good on your bike, right? You know, if you hang around old folks, they say some pretty good sayings that stick with you. And one of them I remember is, it's better to be seen than viewed. So when you're out riding your motorcycle, people need to be able to see you, and it's important for you to see. You can't ride if you can't see. If your headlights are dim, that's no good. But it's also important for people to see you, for you to be seen. And that's what I mean by see, seen, and then the third scene, looking good on the scene. Custom Dynamics XX headlight. This is a great looking headlight. It's really bright. I rode this bike across country with this headlight, and there was times that I was really happy that I had it, because when you're out in the middle of Wyoming at nighttime, you're gonna wish you had a really bright headlight. And this headlight not only shines bright, it looks good. And now this one right here is the Custom Dynamics Adaptive 2 headlight. It has I think it has 19 LED lights in it, and it's a directional headlight. So when you lean right, it shines right. When you lean left, it shines left. It's important to have a good light. That bike right there, you had 2 headlights. This bike, you only have 1 headlight. Having the extra LEDs in it and this being an extra bright light, I don't miss anything having this 1 headlight versus that 2. This is a really bright light, and the adaptive feature when you're leaning right and left is really cool. But when you turn it on, everybody always asks, what kind of headlight is that? Watch this. It's like a show when you turn this thing on. You see that? It goes through that whole motion, goes around every time you turn it on. So when you lean to the left, these lights shine right here. When you lean to the right, those lights shine right there. It is a great, great headlight. Now this headlight is on a whole nother level. You can see because it's extremely bright. You can be seen because it's extremely bright, but it can set the scene. It can make the scene. This thing is so cool. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna show you what it looks like in the dark.
Just got another shipment in of the Traveling Tall Custom Dynamics collaboration, where you can get the LED turn signals, front and rear, and the magic strobe with a limited edition Traveling Tall Custom Dynamics collaboration hat. Make sure you go to customdynamics.com to get yours today. As always, keep gliding and have a blessed day.
This is my 2003 Heritage Softail Classic, and I'm in the process of making it my own. I just changed out the bars the other day and flipped the mirrors upside down. You know, when I get a new Harley or a pre-owned Harley, what I'm gonna do to it, I have to put some custom dynamic lights on it. What's this? Look at that. That has to go, right? So I'm gonna be changing out this headlight, and I'm gonna be changing out the tail lights and the brake light. But in today's video, we're going to be focusing on a brand new product from Custom Dynamics made specifically for these soft tails. Now, I couldn't wait to get to this point where I can do the install on this motorcycle, and you're going to see it today. So let me show you what we have. For the back of the motorcycle, we're getting a Custom Dynamics square back tail light. LED, of course. That's going to look good. I chose it in red. They offer it in smoke, but I chose it in red. We're going to be changing out those turn signals in the rear of the bike, and I got them in red. The Custom Dynamics Pro Beam flat turn signals. So these turn signals on these older Harleys are different than the turn signals on a new Harley. You need a magic strobe. This is called the triple play, and that is going to make all of the lights flash when I hit the brake light on the back of this Harley. And that's important because you have to be seen. Clear lenses for the front, turn signals for the front, 7-inch halo headlamp for the front. Get rid of this thing, right? That is old school. This is going to look nice on this bike. Wiring harness, signal stabilizer, and what I'm excited about that's going to look fantastic on this bike, which is a new product from Custom Dynamics. It's an old school bike. Let me explain before I get it out. It's an old school bike, and I want to make sure it still looks old school. So to me, this adds the old school character to it. It's just going to look really nice. The 4.5 yellow passing lamps. I can't wait to get these installed. Oh, and I almost forgot. You see this fender tip light? That fender tip light, that's going to be LED too. There's a rear fender tip light. That's going to be LED too. All the lights are going to be LED. I'm going to be able to see, be seen, and it's going to look good on the scene. That might have been really cheesy, but we're going to go with it anyway. So all of this is going to get installed on the bike. Let's get into it. I decided to start off in the back. Let's get this brake light off and get it changed over. Unplug it right here. All right, got that off. Get the new one opened up. Look how nice that looks. Now, I can already see that the plug is different on this. That, you know, look at that compared to this. I have to unplug it from here, this connector here. That's off. So I'm going to plug this in on the bottom. You hear it click, then I'm gonna plug this in over the top of that one. And now coil the wire behind it. And look how good that looks already. Put the screws back in. That looks so much better already. I mean, the other one was red, but just something about this one looks better. Because of the pipe lighting that's on the inside of it, I know this is gonna be a really bright LED light. What do you guys think? That had a little decorative chrome piece. I wasn't really crazy about that. Okay, so on to the turn signals in the rear. So we got the rear tail light done. Let's get the rear turn signal done. So we get these off here. New stuff, you don't have to have a screwdriver. You just pop the lenses off. But these, you have to have a screwdriver. Now I call these lollipop lights. The ones on the newer bikes are bullet lights. There's no light bulb in there. He's added these are LEDs too. I'm gonna change this one out and we'll compare whatever he had to the new LED ones. So let's get these out first. Look at all that dielectric grease. LEDs do not like dielectric grease. You need to wipe that out. Look at that, wipe that out. So I'm gonna get a rag and go wipe that out real fast, and then I'm gonna put the new one in. We're gonna wipe that out. Now let's open up the new one. So here it is. That's the lens, the new lens that comes with it. And you have the LED light. You separate the lens from the light. They give you a gasket to go around it, and all this is going to be in the pack. Here's the gasket. They also give you new screws and washers for it. Let's put the gasket around the LED lens. Got everything put together. Let's get the new screws out here and the washers and put this one the right side in. So we have to line the screws up, push it in. There we go. Put the top screw in. Even the lens is a brighter red. What do you think about just the way it looks? Well, of course, that matches that. There's Custom Dynamics, but that is a darker, deeper red, and this is a real bright red. Nice clean lens. But let's see how this compares to this. Let's turn it on. Look how bright those LEDs are in there. And you can see like there's a star pattern of LEDs, like individual LEDs where you can actually look like you can pick them out. That was good for its day, but not, you know, 2023 going on 2024. Look how that looks. That looks really great. All right, look at that. Got it all done on the back. That looks good, nice and clean. Brake light, my turn signals. I'm not going to get this off right now. This probably will be the last thing that I do, is take that off. What? Maybe not, because I just saw something that looks like a little, oh, this might be the easiest thing to do. Is this a light? Maybe that was a light. I don't know what that was. It was burnt out anyway, because that didn't shine. You can imagine that little bitty light when it was burning versus all these LEDs. Put that right in there. Just slides in like that. Put this back on here. Yeah, that looks good. Check that out. Look at that. Let's move to the middle of the bike, take the seat off, and switch all the stuff out that needs to be unplugged from there. Looks like he has something underneath the seat already. I don't know what any of this stuff is, but I know I'm going to remove it. Okay, so we got we have the module triple play, and we have the module turn signal stabilizer. The triple play needs to be first, and everything else needs to be behind it. So the wiring harness is coming from the front of the bike, being right here. Make sure everything's turned off. Let's unplug this. That's unplugged right there. See this wire here? I don't know if you can see that. Let me move the camera. So that's unplugged. And now let's unplug this one. There we go. Now we got it all the way out. This is how it is from the factory. They were connected together like that. And then he interrupted and put those in. But what we're going to do is we're going to put the signal stabilizer after the triple play. Put the Custom Dynamics triple play in, and what that is a brake flasher. So you can be seen. Now we're gonna leave this. Now if I didn't have this, I would just plug it into here, but I do have that. So well, now what I'm gonna have to do is open this module stabilizer. And they're going to be different depending on what year motorcycle you have. This is a 2003. All you have to do is call Custom Dynamics and tell them what you're looking for. You can also mention that you saw this video on Traveling Tall. Snaps in, and then, because you interrupted the line, now what you want to do is plug this in, the one that's running back to the rear of the bike, just like that. So I got everything hooked up correctly. Now I don't want to show you what it looks like now, but we're gonna get this put underneath here, nice and neat. And then I'm going to start on the front. Okay guys, so I got called away, and I had to roll the bike back in the garage. I have it on the lift, so it's real easy to do. So I rolled it back in the garage, and it's a week later. So today, I'm going to finish the front. I'm going to go back with the turn signals here. Just like the rear, I'm going to be taking the turn signals off the front. It's the same thing as we did in the back of the motorcycle. And it's going to look so much better with these ugly amber lenses on it. Now the previous owner, he did not upgrade the front lights, the turn signal, so it still has the old bulbs in there. It's going to be a lot brighter replacing this bulb with the new LED from Custom Dynamics. It doesn't appear that there's any dielectric grease in there, and there's not. So let's go ahead and get the first lens put in. But before we put the first lens in, we're going to have to put our rubber gasket around the new lens. Here's what the smoke lens looked like. right there, smoked. And here's the clear lens right here. Get these out of the pack and then get them put on the bike. They even give you some screws to go back in the lens cover. So you don't have to use the same screws. So now we're gonna take this in, stick it in this way, push it in, turn it till it locks. Take this, roll it like that to coil that wire up nice and make sure we have it lined up. It just sets in there just like that. All right, so we got that in. Now let's get the clear cap. Get the new screws out for the clear cap and put the little washers on it. You'll see they provided some little washers for the screw. Put it on the screw here. All right, now you take this one. We're gonna put it right here. Put this in here, just like that. Put that screw in there. Want to make it snug. You don't want to tighten it up too much because you definitely don't want to crack it. And there it is. So that's one side. What do you think about this versus that? That looks way better to me. Let's get this changed out. That one did have grease on it. That one did have grease. I don't know why. So let's wipe it out with the rag. Those orange ones are off and the new clear ones are on. Yep, that looks a whole lot better. It's gonna look really good once we change everything out though. So let's get to it. Well, and since we're here, let's go ahead and take this off since I know how easy this is now. Let's pop that off. Take a screwdriver in there. Turn it. Pops just off like that. And we take this bulb here. Take that out and we'll replace it with this new bulb from Custom Dynamics. Stick it right in here, facing outward. Now, let's say we tackle the headlights before we get into my favorite thing, which is the end. Let's get the headlight out. Get this beauty ring off. So now we got the beauty ring off. That was really easy. Just one little screw on the bottom. And this headlight, I should have a fender protector. I know I should as I'm taking this off because I do not want it to drop on the motorcycle. It's 3 screws that holds it in right there. This is a really old headlight, halogen headlight. Got to get this ring off that holds the headlight in. And I'm always keeping my hand against the light because I don't want to fall off and damage my front fender, which I don't have a fender protector, which I could throw a towel over it, but I've taken headlights out before. I think I'll be okay. Reach in here and unplug it. Take this off, set it aside first. All right, so I got the headlight out. That is an old headlight right there. This is an antique. Set this to the side and get the new headlight. Look how nice that is. Look how nice that is compared to that other headlight. That is going to be a great upgrade compared to the other one. And you have a harness in here with it. Now I got the headlight out. The writing is going this way. So this is the bottom, that's the top. So now I'm just going to plug it in here, just like this. Put it back in here, like this. Fits snug, perfect. Then take this ring. It'd be good if I had an extra set of hands to help me for this part, but it's all good. Put that there. I got the top one in, but I still don't want to take my hand off of it just yet. Side one in, top one in. Now let's get this side one in. Man, that looks better already. So much better. What do you guys think so far? Don't tell me yet. Don't tell me yet. Wait till I get the beauty ring on. Oh yeah, that looks way better. Way better. What do you think about that? Check that out. New headlight. That looks good. Looks real good. Got the headlight in, looking nice. Got these turn signals. And now this is the last thing that I'm going to be taking out to change out. And I think that's going to look really good on this bike. So let's get that started. Get the beauty rings off. They come off from the side here. I've never changed out passing lamps before because I've never had passing lamps to change out. I don't know what to expect, if they're just gonna flop out or whatever. Okay, so that just comes off like that. So it's totally different, altogether different. Pull these wires off, and both of them are black. No, one's black and gray. Slide off. Okay, so the black was on the right side, on my right, and the black and gray is on the left. Okay, remember that. Black on the right, black and gray on the left. So that's it. That's how that came off like that. So let's get the new one out and see what we have to do. Get these open. What do you guys think? You think these gonna look good on the bike? I think after I get everything done, it's gonna look good on the bike. Yeah, I think it's gonna look real good on the bike. Yeah, check that out. Okay, so it has a different connector. Get this beauty ring off of here. Oh, it just slides out. Slides out of here like this, pops out just like that. Then we're going to put the new one. Is there writing? Yes, there's writing. Custom Dynamics is on the bottom, so we're going to put the new beauty ring on like so. It looks like, let's see, open these up. So this definitely goes in the back of that one, and these go on each side. Now I don't know which side it goes on. I know that's black and that's black and gray, so I assume the black goes on the black and the black and gray goes on the red. And they also gave me some more little clips in there. Got my wire stripper right here. Cut, strip, easy. Now look at the connector. Here's the connector right here. Very easy to do. So now I'm going to take this, put it in here. Well, I'm going to twist this a little bit. Put it in here, close it, rip it down to make sure it holds in place. Tug on it to make sure it won't come off. Same thing, twist this just a little bit. Put that in there, squeeze it on. All right, so let's make sure it works. Now connect these together. It said the black with the black, that goes in just like this. Slide that in. And then it says the red with the black and gray. Put this in here, make sure this is the right way. I think that looks fantastic. And it ain't even on yet. All right guys, so it's getting dark. Let's get this one changed out, and then I'm gonna show you what the whole bike looks like. And it's perfect because it is getting dark. So I'll give you a full walk around and let you see what the bike looks like with all the lights that I just changed from Custom Dynamics. So let's get to it. So we got it wrapped up in perfect time because now it's getting dark and we can see what it looks like. All right guys, so what do you guys think? Check that out. Looks good to me. So let me show you what it looks like at nighttime. Look how bright that headlight is. Check that out. Nice and bright. I'm going to have to find a white lens for this and a white light because I don't like having orange, yellow, and white. So either I'm just going to take that out right now or do something to turn that off because I don't like that being that color. But look at it. Look how nice this looks. Let's turn on the turn signals here. So what do you think? Let's put the high beams on. Wow, that's super bright. Turn on the passing lamps now. Check out the passing lamps. Look at that. What do you guys think? I think that looks good in that yellow. So let's turn it around. Let me show you the whole bike. So this is the rear. Brake light is very bright. Turn signals. Right turn signal. Left turn signal. And check this out. Huge improvement. All right guys, so what do you think? It looks so much better now that I got those amber lenses off the front. I got the yellow accent lights, which is really cool looking, with the new LED front headlight with the halo ring around it, all the lights on the back. It looks really good. And if you're looking for some lights like this for yourself, you make sure that you go to customdynamics.com. They have lights for Harley-Davidson motorcycles and non-Harley-Davidson motorcycles. I can't wait to finish this thing out. There's so many other things that I'm going to be doing to it, but the lighting is complete. Let you see it one more time. I know you saw it at night, but let's look at it in daytime. Yep. One thing I'm not crazy about is having that amber in all this. All this needs to be white with the yellow accents. That doesn't need to be amber. So guess what? Custom Dynamics has a clear white light to go in the front, and that's what I'm going to switch that over to. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making this video. I haven't did an install video like this in a long time. But if you're interested in these lights, again, go to customdynamics.com and check them out for yourself. All right guys, I want to thank you for watching. We got a lot more planned for the Softail, a whole lot more that's going to be getting done to this bike, but we're still going to keep it stockish, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and keep gliding, or whatever heritage people do. And as always, have a blessed day.